Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Howdy, welcome back to the Pureheart Ranch. The last two nights of our melodrama have been about Snarly Backslider trying to steal the ranch by very sneaky means. Do you think he's given up? Yeah, me neither. Uh-oh, sounds like something's wrong.
Oh no! Oh no!
Miss Prudence, whatever is the matter?
It's Pauline! My precious heifer, she's gone. The back door to the barn is busted down and she's been out all night in the cold, my precious...
Oh, wait a minute. How do you know that she's been out all night?
Because her bed hasn't even been slept in.
Maybe she just snuck down to the East 40 to have something for breakfast, a little clover.
I'm telling you, she's been out all night. Her bed hasn't been slept in.
Well, we'll look for her. Okay.
Manly, Pauline is gone and I can't find her.
I bet Manly will help.
Pauline is back. I just brought her through the back door myself.
Oh, Pauline, that naughty heifer. Why did she run away?
She didn't run away.
Oh, we'll walk then. It's still naughty. I'll have to give her a stern talking to. I wonder if I should ground her.
Miss Prue, the back door lock was up when I came in. Somebody stole Pauline.
Who would do such a thing?
Well, let's think about it. Could be Snarly. Then again, it could be Snarly. If you really think about it, it could be Snarly.
Now, Miss Choosy, I really don't think we should be throwing out wild accusations against our neighbor, Mr. Snarly Backslider, without any proof.
Well, let's think about it. This week, the last few days, he's tried to steal the ranch. Mm-hmm. He tried to steal the portable orchard. Mm-hmm. Now he's trying to steal the prettiest thing on the ranch.
Do you mean Pauline?
Prudence thinks her cow is very beautiful.
No, she means you, Miss Prue.
Manly.
I don't just think that Snarly Backslider stole that cow. I know he did. Do you know where I found Pauline?
At the dairy bar.
The dairy bar.
No, Prue. I found her right inside the gate of the Crooked Mustache Ranch, trying to get out. Prudence, do you remember who owns the Crooked Mustache Ranch?
Mr. Snarly Backslider.
See, I told you.
Oh, well, it still doesn't mean he stole her. Maybe he found her wandering around and he took her home as an act of neighborly kindness to watch her till we could come pick her up.
You know, that's what I like about Prudence. She's always willing to believe the best about anybody.
Miss Prudence, why don't you go in and take a look at Pauline? I think you'll be convinced.
Oh, all right. I do want to see her. Pauline! What has happened to your nose? What has happened to your hair? What has happened to your derriere? That is it! That is it! Go look. Oh, that is it. You might tie me to a sawmill and try and mess up my hair. You might even try and steal my apple orchards, but nobody messes with my cow.
Okay, I think if I were Snarly, I might stay away from Prudence. But he's probably not that smart. Nope, not that smart.
What are you doing here, you very bad man?
Miss Prudence, I am taken aback by your strong language.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I would like to introduce the Honorable Judge Roy Pinto-Bean. What are you laughing at? That's not funny. As I was saying, the Honorable Judge Roy Pinto-Bean, I had to go get him this morning as I went into town because somebody stole my cow.
I sense trouble.
Did someone steal your cow too? That's an unfortunate coincidence. There's a lot of that going around.
I am reassured by the fact that Judge Roy Pinto-Bean is here. He is famous in these parts for being fair and wise. I don't think Snarly can put one over on him. And he likes apple pie.
Why, hello there, Miss Choozy. Say, that's some of your famous apple pies I smell.
Well, yes, it is. But if you've been taken up with this guy, this mustachioed mischief maker, you won't be getting a piece of pie.
I have not taken a hanging around Mr. Backslider. He has reported a crime, and as duly elected officer of the law and keeper of the peace, it is my duty to investigate. And I'm afraid, Mr. Manly Valor, that you are under arrest.
What? What for?
For stealing my cow, of course.
Oh, I get it. He's going to pretend Pauline was one of his cows. You gotta hand it to him.
But that's not possible. Mr. Manley didn't have time to steal any cows this morning. He was too busy getting my cow off of your ranch.
I'm pretty sure that Prudence didn't help things right there.
Yes, Mr. Manly Valor was seen this morning removing a cow from Mr. Backslider's field. A cow with the Crooked Mustache brand.
And I demand justice.
This is another classic melodrama theme. The bad guy pretends that he's really the one who's the victim and tries to get the good guy in trouble. Manly's friends are going to have something to say about this, I'm sure.
Just hold your horses a minute, Snarly.
Were your horses stolen too? Oh, you poor man. You are having a very rough day.
Well, as I was trying to say, the cow that Manly allegedly stole from Mr. Snarly's pasture was Miss Prudence's cow, Pauline. She was stolen from our barn last night, and she was tampered with something terrible. But this morning, Manly got her at a pasture at the Mustachioed Ranch and brought her home, and she's just in a frightful state.
Let's see what the judge has to say about that.
Well, folks, it seems we got ourselves a quandary. A puzzle, as if it were. A real difference of opinion. Quite a mystery, to be sure.
And it's a problem, too. So what should we do?
I'll need a full description of your cow, Miss Prudence.
All right. Well, my Pauline is a beautiful Holstein heifer with big black heart-shaped spots on her, and she's got big brown eyes with lovely long eyelashes. Oh, and she has the Pureheart brand, a heart with a P in it.
Now, Miss Prudence, she did not look like that this morning.
No
you know
coaching
it.
to witness, Miss Choozy. Now, Mr. Backslider, describe your cow.
Well, my cow is a classy little number with red hair and a big, beautiful mustache. I bought her from Grandpa Pureheart when she was just a baby. And I rebranded her with the Crooked Mustache brand. I raised her like she was a daughter to me. I love my cow.
Your cow wears a mustache? And wears a top hat?
I am also intrigued by this description. Why would a cow look like that?
You know what they say. When you've had a pet for so long, they start to look like their owner. And my cow loves me so much, she started dressing like me.
Well, I guess I better take a look at the alleged cow. Quite a cow. I think I've heard and seen enough. However, my mind is always sharper after a meal. Are those pinto beans I smell? Could we adjourn until after lunch?
Well, I guess it's all right with me, but it's bad enough that Snarly Backslider is going to be eating my beans and my pie. He cannot eat in the kitchen. He's got to eat on the porch.
Hey, here come the sheriff and his posse. If only the judge would see that.
Oh no, it's Sheriff. Who done it? He brought a posse.
I hate to bother you again, Mr. Backslider.
Oh, wait. But you're going to anyway, right?
Yeah, I suppose I am. You see, Mr. Backslider,
It's me, Mr. Backslider. It's my turn to have an idea.
Well, Mr. Sprout, what's your idea?
Well, now, it's just that you quite possibly could have taken off your hat and put on another one like so.
You just got to admit, that's mighty smart. You just don't get smarter than Russell Sprout.
It's an honor being on the same posse as him, sure enough.
Well, isn't that brilliant? But wait, you overlooked one thing.
And what is that, Mr. Backslider?
This handsome, dangerous cowboy's wearing a bandana.
Oh, well,
And I wear a cape.
well, I suppose I did overlook that one small detail.
We done did it again. We've been wasting time. Could have taken off his hat. What a ridiculous idea.
We should have been out looking for Dr. Practice's stethoscope.
Melvin lost his stethoscope?
yes, he thinks it was stolen, and Dr. Mel Practice will have a hard time without it. We better go. I apologize for disturbing you.
That gets to be more fun every time. Now, I wonder when I'm gonna get my lunch.
Looks like another cliffhanger. Will Snarly end up the legal owner of Pauline? Will Manly end up in the pokey? Will I get a piece of apple pie? We all want to know the answers to these very important questions, but I guess it'll have to wait until after class.
Da la lum da lum da lum da lum da lum da lum da la la dum da lum da lum da lum da la la la.